here.
Okay. This video is dedicated to Loot Pit. Just a little tutorial, Season 7, Diablo clone. Here are my rough stats without CTA. That fire res is going to be 90, all the other reses are capped at their max, and then poison's 20 under, but it really doesn't matter except for the skeleton mage phase. We've got 50 PDR with our battle command. And then we got the 86 FHR breakpoint, which is nice with the Bartox, and then sadly we're only at the 20 IAS breakpoint here. Just don't want to invest other jewels in it, but it's fine for D0 farming. You'll see our health, and then I can show the damage after the fight, although pre-CTA we've got a 20k Wake of Inferno, and then a 4.2k Wake of Fire. Got a point in Dragonflight, and then enough in Fade to hit 50 PDR, rest and weapon block, we're at 52, we're only level 81, so we're kind of underleveled to where you would expect to be for this fight. Here is a difficulty 0 fight. So we're going to fade, CTA, refade, throw up Oak. You can see we have 2569 health, that's pretty good. We're just dodging the little lightning hose with the pillar, tried and true. Don't break it, or don't fix it if it ain't broke. These, phase 1 skeletons, nothing to worry about. We're gonna drag Diablo back here. This allows us to see when he runs to the middle with enough time to get in position for the Nova. This is my favorite layout just because it gives you this little cubby. Sometimes the trap soul is right like where my assassin was standing there, and it can be suboptimal, just kind of getting into position for the Novas. Something to be mindful of in the Nova phase is you don't want to stand too close to the pillar because the Nova can pierce and then you'll die. So I just leveled, I'm just re-summoning Oak since that dropped. If you level up, I guess, when you use it on like an item. So we got Diablo down here again, which will give us, enough room to see when he's phasing, which is right there. When he runs to the middle, we're gonna get in our little cubby, shift click the juice, hit the re-stink, and just juke through the fire. I really don't think it's worth it to kind of run up and down here to avoid the damage. It just sometimes can be more of a detriment. Like, let's say, you're moving and you run out into a Nova and die. I've seen plenty of people do it. Don't think I've ever done that, and I used to move, but at this point, I'd rather, especially on D0, since the fight is, I don't want to say so easy, but since it is the skill level it's at, you really don't have to kind of laterally move. You're going to have enough cubes. I mean, you might notice that I don't even bring my cube. Like, I'm not worried about it at all. Right now I'm playing on my laptop, so I'm kind of using, I am using more jukes than I usually do, and it's kind of a function of being on my laptop because I'm not as comfortable with this setup as my desktop. But you can see it's still a pretty easy fight. We're going to save and exit. Yeah. And I'm not going to show you the damage Well, alright. I can show you the damage on the post battle command. So it, it went from 20k to 21.4, and this went from like 426, I think, to like 4.4. So not huge movements, but that's the damage. Hope this was helpful for Loot Pit and others. Feel free to leave a comment, and I will get back to you with my answer.